For decades, Africa has been searching for that one team that is capable of conquering the World Cup. Cameroon shocked the world at the Italian 90 World Cup. Senegal amazed everyone at the 2002 FIFA World Cup. Ghana came close to entering the semi-final at the 2010 World Cup. Morocco eventually changed everything, becoming the first country in Africa to have reached the semi-finals of the World Cup when they created history by defeating Portugal in the quarterfinal of the 2022 World Cup. And now Morocco is doing the same thing in the 2026 FIFA World Cup, getting to the quarterfinal after defeating the co-host country Canada 3-0. Now the big question is Morocco the greatest African country to have participated in the FIFA World Cup? Now, before we get into this debate, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please make sure you click the notification bell and subscribe right now. Let's get started. For decades, African team has produced unforgettable moments at the FIFA World Cup. Italian 90 is a good example. The first time an African country reached the quarterfinal, which was Cameroon at the Italian 90 World Cup. They were miles moments in which they can easily get to semi-final, if not for the red card against England. And guess what? In the 2002 World Cup, Senegal amazed everyone with their beautiful kind of football, and they got to the quarterfinal and lost due to the golden goal rule against Turkey in the quarterfinal. And in 2010 World Cup, Ghana were just a penalty as a Magian, a penalty for them to get to the semi-final. Unfortunately, Luis Suarez handball, the penalty missed by Magian, denied Africa the semi-final spot in the 2010 World Cup. And guess what? Morocco have changed the narrative at the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. Morocco becoming the first African team to have gotten to the semi-final. They've broken the barrier of the quarterfinals round. And don't forget, Nigeria has also been getting to the round of 16 at the World Cup consistently. But Morocco have defined history. Morocco has defined every barrier setting against African teams. And now they are about to repeat the same thing as they will be playing France in the quarterfinal of the 2026 World Cup. Do you think Morocco is likely to be the first African country to get to the finals of the World Cup? Let's look at where Morocco started this empire of dominance from African team to the World Cup. In 2022 Qatar, that is where Morocco started this dominance of an African team to the World Cup. Morocco topped a group that comprises of the Belgium and Croatia of this world. They topped that group. And guess what? In the second round, they faced Spain. That was the round of 16. They met Spain and they defeated Spain via penalty shootout. In the quarterfinal, they meted the Cristiano Ronaldo's led Portugal team, although it didn't start that match actually. But they defeated Portugal and got to the semi-finals of that particular tournament, 2022 in Qatar. After getting to the semi-finals of the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar, they became the first African country, the first African team to have gotten to the semi-finals of the FIFA World Cup. And fast down the lane in 2026, they are also doing the same thing. They also could top the group that comprised of Brazil and Scotland. They are unbeaten in the 2026 FIFA World Cup. They've only conceded 2 goals and they scored multiple goals. So far, so good. In the second round, you saw what they did against the Dutch, the Orange Boys, the Netherlands team. They outplayed and outclassed the Dutch team. And in the round of 16 against the co-host Canada, they annihilated and destroyed the Canadian team 3-0. And now they'll be having a quarterfinal pairing with one of the prime favorites for this World Cup, France. The big question is, can Morocco do the unthinkable against the French national team? With what Morocco have shown in the 2026 FIFA World Cup, it shows that their semi-final achievement in the 2022 World Cup wasn't fluke. It wasn't fluke because this team is miles above any African team in history. That is the truth. They win games with confidence. They don't defend like the rest of African teams, like what we saw in Senegal and Ghana and the rest. This team plays like prime European team. That's where these guys play, Morocco. So them making this result isn't a fluke. They are repeating it. And guess what? They brought in a new coach a month before the World Cup. That tells you that it's something they are doing right in Morocco. It's a system that is working. Irrespective of any coach that comes in, these boys will play well for Morocco. So my final verdict, Morocco is the greatest African team when it comes to the FIFA World Cup history. They've been to the semi-finals and they are also currently in the quarterfinals. They're facing France. This team has been consistent. The way they play, You hardly see an African team play this way. The way they attack with what? With full confidence and authority. You hardly see African team doing this way. They don't defend against any superpower. In short, Morocco is a superpower in world football. This is why I say Morocco is the greatest African team ever in the history of the FIFA World Cup. Guys, I want to get your opinion. Do you think Morocco is the greatest African team in the history of the FIFA World Cup? Or do you have a contrary opinion? Let me hear from you in the comment section. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this video. One love.